Have you ever wondered how a simple cartoon flag could shake a country's foundations? So much so that even the president has to get involved. That's what's happening right now in Indonesia. Viral, controversial, and impossible to ignore, the flag of Monkey D. Luffy, the Jolly Roger from One Piece, has become such a phenomenon that President Prabowo Subianto himself has spoken up. He says he has no problem with it, as long as it's just creative expression and not meant as an attack on Indonesia's red and white. As a form of expression, it's okay, there's no problem, said Prabowo through his state secretary. But he also drew a line. Don't let it become a rivalry or be seen as competing with the red and white flag. That's not right. As Indonesians, the red and white is our one and only flag. Let's be clear. For young Indonesians, this black flag with a straw hat wearing skull means power, hope, and defiance. Almost like that infamous swastika symbol in Germany, meant as hope for some, seen as a threat by others. It's not a fair historical comparison, but in times of frustration, people look for a banner they can relate to, something mainstream powers can't control. And that's exactly what's happening here. Right now, Indonesia is locked in a culture war, one that's not about politics, religion, or ethnicity, but about who gets to decide what hope looks like in a country tired of waiting for change. The fighting flag? Not the red and white, but a pirate banner ripped straight from Japanese anime. So why is the government really afraid? What do the young see that the old can't behind a piece of cloth and a cartoon face? In this story, we reveal why the One Piece flag became the hottest symbol of dissent in Indonesia's 80th independence anniversary. You'll discover the deep anger that birthed it, the legal and political panic that followed, and the profound generational rift it exposes. Keep watching, and you'll understand why this is more than just a meme. It's a warning. It's August 2025, a time when Indonesia turns red and white, celebrating its hard-fought independence. But this year, something's off. Instead of pride, the mood is uneasy. Instead of joyful flags, there's a bitterness in the air. Across social media, defiant posts echo a common rage. The red and white is too sacred for a broken country. Don't ask why the One Piece flag is flying everywhere. Ask why the powerful are deaf and blind to their people's struggles. Young Indonesians, disappointed after years of being sidelined, tired by empty government promises, stifling rules, and shrinking opportunities, began looking for a symbol that actually represents them. The One Piece flag started as an in-joke among truck drivers, workers, and students, people tired of the grind, the politics, and a sense of powerlessness. But soon it had gone viral, appearing everywhere. Instead of the national flag alone, locals flew the Jolly Roger, side by side or even by itself. How can I love my country if I pay my taxes and don't get anything back? How do you celebrate independence when you never feel free? Behind the jokes and memes, these are cries for recognition. A generation saying, we don't feel this is our Indonesia anymore. For them, tradition is a cage, formality a farce, and hope, well, sometimes it wears a straw hat. What looks like fringe defiance actually reveals a quiet consensus. Youth want a voice, and if power won't give it, they'll take it by rewriting the symbols. What makes the One Piece flag so poisonous to the powerful? The answer is as old as every protest. Symbols matter. The Jolly Roger in One Piece isn't just about outlaws. It's about the underdog, fighting a rigged system. To millions worldwide, Luffy's straw hat isn't a mark of crime, but of standing up when no one else will. As the government's own narrative gets more distant, the TikTok generation finds meaning where the state cannot. The Straw Hat Pirates flag means more justice and hope than our formal symbols now, which feel tainted by political elites. If politicians can put their party flags next to the national flag, why can't we fly a fictional one? Luffy's pirates don't conquer for themselves. They fight for people who can't. Compare that to how the state, in young eyes, ignores, chokes, or patronizes them. No wonder a cartoon flag feels more honest than decades of political speeches. The result is a pop culture uprising that genuinely unnerves the elite because it's leaderless, decentralized, and instantly relatable. No uprising, symbolic or not, goes unanswered. Within days, Indonesia's leaders turned from mocking to menacing. The parliament's deputy speaker thundered on national TV.
Memang ada upaya-upaya yang namanya untuk memecah belah persatuan dan kesatuan bangsa. Himbauan saya kepada seluruh anak bangsa, mari kita bersatu. Justru kita harus bersama lawan hal-hal seperti itu.
The coordinating minister for political, legal, and security affairs threatened jail time, citing flag disrespect and the possibility of criminal charges. Any citizen who fails to honor the red and white is subject to criminal penalty. TV hosts debated whether the flag was a joke or a threat to national unity, while social media exploded with warnings and memes, each side daring the other to up the stakes. If you think memes don't matter, ask a politician who sees their face on a banner next to a cartoon skull. But is this illegal? You might be shocked by the answer. If it's not higher than the red and white, there's no specific ban. It's legitimate expression. Most protests followed the rules. Red and white always on top, pirate flag below or at its side. TikTokers make videos teaching how to stay legal while trolling the authorities. So, if flying a manga pirate flag next to your country's colors isn't illegal, what is it then? It's a message the law can't cage. The flag, in its place, becomes a symbol state power can't erase. Legal, visible, and ever more viral. On the streets, flags are cloth, but between the lines, they speak volumes. This generation is telling the powerful, you can't force us to be proud. You have to earn it. We need to be heard, not silenced. The more you ban us, the louder we get. For Indonesia's rulers, the scariest thing is not a cartoon, but the idea they no longer set the country's mood, define its spirit, or command its loyalty. A flag is never just a flag. For Indonesia's young, it's a protest that can't be policed. For the government, it's a warning sign no law can erase. So the next time you see Luffy's Jolly Roger waving in the August sun, remember, it's not about pirates. It's about a future claimed and fought for, one symbol at a time.